Hello, welcome back to another anime art video. My name is Dennis and I'm a beginner artist, and in today's video we're going to be drawing Whitebeard. Alright, here's my pet peeve of the day with this episode. Well, not my pet peeve, but yeah, it's more of a pet peeve. Okay, we say that they didn't have Haki fleshed out before the time skip. Spoiler alert, if you didn't know that it happens, it happens. There's a time skip. But they knew about Haki. They knew about it. Blackbeard brought it up and I think within 150 episodes or something like that. And then they talk about it they talk about it before Luffy gets sent to what's that island? The island is with the Snake Princess. That island. They use it at what is it? Not Enies Lobby. It's the place with the groves, the mangroves that they went to go get their ship coated. They talked about it there, right? So we got armament Haki known about, they didn't say it, but it was implied that it was there. Armament Haki and Conqueror's Haki. And observation Haki was really, they showed Haki with Enel. Enel was using Haki. So there's 3 cases of Haki being introduced. So that's before the time skip. So, and in this arc, in this episode in particular, they show us Luffy using Conquerors, and what did Marco say? He said that's the same Haki of Whitebeard. Well, he says of Pops and Shanks, or Red Hair, as they tend to want to call him. So, as my issue with Whitebeard before, I said that he could just use his Quake Fruit and send a shockwave and take out all the fodder characters. But why didn't Whitebeard show up to the scene, use his Conqueror's Haki, knock out all the fodder? Because realistically, his Haki would be stronger than Luffy, and you saw how many people Luffy knocked out, right? So Whitebeard would be able to knock out way more than that. He knocks out the people, and then have either the pirates finish them off or use a Quake so they can't dodge, and then finish them off that way. He didn't do anything in this war that would give me the impression that he actually wanted to win. Realistically, when you go and watch the war back, you look at the things that he's doing, and he's letting all of his crew fight. Then when his crew starts falling, then he goes to help. If you started to help from the beginning, maybe your crew wouldn't have fell so fast, and then you'd probably be able to get further. If he was protecting Oars would be able to continue going, right? Right. There's no chance one of the 7 warlords would be able to stop Whitebeard, except for maybe maybe Hawkeye. That's the only one that I would say an exception to that rule. He might be able to fight Whitebeard. A weakened Whitebeard, yeah, he might be able to take him on. But it seemed to me like Whitebeard didn't want to win. He didn't do anything that would show that he wanted to win. He just went to the battlefield and just waited. He through the ice. The ice was the only thing that he did where it was I'm using this ice to make a floor for my crew to run on, or my fleet to run on. That's all he did, really, at the beginning anyway. And then obviously toward the end, when things got weaker, when his team got weaker, he jumped off and then started to run. But by then, brother, it's too late. You should have you really should have went there while your crew is fighting, use your Haki, knock out people. Since you're killing Marines anyway, just have your crew just kill the Marines as soon as they get knocked out, and then keep it moving. And then all you got to do is deal with the bigwigs. But nope, you didn't want to do it that way. You wanted to just have your crew go in, fail on their own merit. Then you wanted to go in after them and then start to get extremely damaged. and still never use your hockey. I know he said like his hockey is, depleted like a little bit, but you're telling me that he doesn't have it at all? I don't believe that, because he was using armament hockey to fight against Kizaru and Akainu. Like, well, Kizaru and it's Akainu, right? No, it's not Akainu. It's the ice one. Kizaru is the light, and then Aokiji. Yeah, Aokiji is the ice one. Yeah, he was fighting both of them using hockey. So like it's one of those things where I'm like, hey, okay, Whitebeard, you just wanna rekindle the flame on the One Piece, and then you just wanna die. Forget about Ace. He doesn't need saving. But let's get into this.
Looking past my reflection, thinking about what you mentioned. It was supposed to be the one to take every last pain away. Nothing on our loving, maybe time told us that we were different. Did it break you down? Staring at the ceiling, fighting off a feeling. One more minute, 'cause I just don't wanna come down. Don't wanna go back to how I used to be. Past my reflection, thinking about what you mentioned. It was supposed to be the one to take every last last pain away. Nothing on our loving. Maybe time told us that we were different. Did it break you down? Staring at the ceiling, fighting off a feeling. One more minute, 'cause I just don't wanna come down. Don't wanna go back to how I used to be.
Okay, I am finished with this video of Mr. Whitebeard himself. Mr. We have entered the battlefield, boys. Let's not get anything done. I'm cracking jokes about it, but like realistically, like as a One Piece watcher, when you first watched it, that's not, you know, like I don't know how many people actually thought of that when they were watching. I don't know, like it says that he's the world's strongest man, and the thing that you probably would have thought, you probably be thinking, oh well, why is he not, you know, why is he not helping? Because when I first watched, I was like, well, why is he waiting? You know, like what was he just sitting on the ship for? Was he waiting for his crew to get rid of a bunch of the fodder characters and then he was gonna go in? It's weird to me, you know, like, and realistically, thinking about how strong those characters should be, if we hold the Yonko if we hold the Yonko at a certain stature of power, and we say that hypothetically all of them are supposed to be around the same area of strength, maybe differ, you know, here and there. Whitebeard, technically, being weak right now, he would be the weakest out of all of them, right? Knowing this, Whitebeard being the weakest, his crew, who are still young, should not be that weak. So the fact that, one, Marco, when he was trying to go help somebody else, got shot in his back by a light beam, you're telling me that Marco doesn't have observation haki? Is that what you're telling me? You're telling me that Luffy's observation haki, which, after the time skip, he was able to dodge some beams of light shot at him from a pacifista, and he said, and I quote, too slow. You're telling me that Luffy's observation haki is better than Marco the Phoenix? And then on top of that, why did Marco the Phoenix just, like, run? Why didn't he fly? Pretty sure he'd move way faster if he was to fly, or at least take out his wings. But it's whatever. Like, I understand why they did it, because they wanted something dramatic to happen. They wanted this to be the turning point for the show. They wanted things to not play out the way we think that they're going to play out, because Luffy wasn't taking L's all the way up until this point. So they're like, okay, yeah, Luffy, go ahead, get your brother, right? Like, there's like, it wouldn't have had any shock value. So they decided to throw a giant wrench into this by having some characters not live. Spoiler alert, you know, like, I'm not gonna say it, but, you know, some characters don't live. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, like, you can pick the episodes apart when you go back and watch them, but like, at the time, was all of this really running through your head? Like, when I first watched this, I was like, okay, Luffy, go ahead and grab your brother and release him so he can go on a rampage and start, you know, messing things up. But yeah, it didn't work like that. There's other things that I could talk about this this arc, but I'll get on those when we actually cross that road. But that's it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. If you didn't, let me know what I can do in the comment section just to make it better for you to watch next time. The glove is off. Peace, love. Thanks for watching.